Anyone ever told you that you weren't good enough or you couldn't do something? Or maybe you're your own worst enemy and you keep standing in your own way. Whichever one of these it is, you're going to want to watch today's episode. We come across resistance every day in some shape or form. Sometimes it's direct comments like, "that'll never work," or "what a silly idea." And other times it can be quite indirect and sometimes even innocent. Comments like, "are you sure you want to do this? Because I've heard some really bad horror stories about people throwing their money down the drain and it never works." Now, that's not to say that these comments are not well-meaning, because just like our brain, most of our friends and family just want us to stay safe. They don't want us to endure heartbreak if things don't go the way we want them to, and we end up feeling disappointed in ourselves and the outcome. But there is a clear line between safeguarding and blatantly undermining someone. And if you try to work out which one of these it is, especially when it comes from someone you love and trust, it will just make your head hurt. So instead, here is our advice about what you can do when you're faced with negativity about something you are truly passionate about and want to pursue.
Hi everybody, my name is Kia. I'm 2 years old. I know I can be anything I want now and in the future. This is true for you too. Do you know why? Because you're the only person who can decide who you are, what to do. Other people might have really strong opinions, but what you have to remember is that they are not your opinions. The best way to deal with negative advice is to take a moment and think. Do I believe this advice is true? If answer no, ignore it and carry on till I have good examples to prove them work. If you don't, find examples. If you can't, then bad idea. You can forget it right away. Finally, eat this person. One meaning. If you not, carry on. If you really feel passionate about something, take any negative advice and let it you. If I only these things that 2-year-olds could do, I wouldn't be making videos. Because only you know if you can do something. If you think you can, if you think you can't, you're right.
Now, that last point there is the most important, because you are the only person who can really determine whether you have the drive, determination and passion to see things through to the end, no matter how difficult they get. If you'd like some help on getting clear about whether or not you should follow a certain path, you can download our Is This For Me worksheet, which has some really powerful questions you should ask yourself to help you determine whether or not to move forward. Just follow the link below this video and we'll get those questions sent to you right away. If you've been given your own share of negative advice, we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What were those comments related to and what did you do in those circumstances? Sharing your experiences is one of the kindest ways to assure others they're not alone when it comes to being told they can't or shouldn't do something. So get commenting below. Love this episode? You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to be the first to know as soon as we release new content, and you can check out all our other videos while you're there. Remember, stay fearless and stay beautifully you, and we'll see you in another episode of Tea Time Chatter very soon. Take care.
Everybody, I'm 2 years old. Let's do it like this.
Ready?
Ready. I tried to.